Hello? 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 Hey, it's working. 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 Hello? Now, I guess you can hear me. Um, I'm typing right now, but I don't have my sound on. I don't know how good the refresh rate is. I didn't buy it's like I get 30 rates per second. But I had the speaker on my computer. It's off now. So if you can hear me, just go ahead and type a response and so that I know that you guys can listen to what I'm saying, or if I'm just speaking into a room. All right, good. Kind of hear me. I guess I have to speak up then, huh? I get away from the closer toward the mic. But I don't know if this will work out or not, but I hope it does. I went out and bought a fairly decent uh, webcam, and should have bought a wireless one or a Bluetooth one, but I didn't quite want to spend the money just yet. So I figured that I would do it uh, this and just test it out and see if the live streaming gets any positive feedback. But I think it was my brother-in-law that kind of suggested maybe doing a live stream of my Lego town. And I'll pick up the camera here a little bit. Cord can only go so far. Ah, and I can't really react very well with the camera since it's at a slow speed rate. I might decide to find a better encoder. Uh, so I didn't do an update. Those of you who do subscribe to me already, I didn't do an update in my city. I will soon. I'm going to do one of the train this week sometime. Um, but if you have seen it before, um, I have made a few changes, a lot of changes actually. I've made several just by reconfiguring where I want everything to be. Yeah, I have some custom buildings. First off, I have the police station here. And let's see if I can get a better view. Here's the backside. And I do give a little bit of a preview, I think, of my second August 2016 Lego City update. This moves out for the doors. On the inside, and I'll show you that. For the prison. Yeah, I try to make them like the official Lego sets. This one's heavily modified off of the fire station, um, except I did two garages instead of one. Let me move around, and as I started building, so I get a better look at the front. As I started building it, I came up with some of my own designs. Here's the move down here to the garage. And of course, I incorporated the one of the superhero sets up here as one of the watchtowers. I had my own mock watchtower, but I took it down when I saw this set and put it here. Set the camera down here. My internet's buffering. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, it's just if you can hear me, it's video's logged up on my it's buffering on my computer. Ah, looks like it's all right. We're on top of my Ghostbuster building right now. Let me see if I can. Uh, all right. Yeah, there we go. The back here is another mock building of mine of the music studio. And I do have a video of that on my YouTube channel. Ah, well, uh, no, the only thing, custom music stuff. No, not really. Except for the little DJ thing here I built, but it's kind of minor. Let me see if I can move the camera around to the front. Like I said, I'm kind of restricted by this cord here. But there's the big feature of this mock is the slanted industrial kind of window on the second story. I have instructions for that on my website as well. The interior is all done, just couches and stuff, mainly from the Friends set. Uh, you know, from some of the music studio things. See if I can't. Lagging a little bit on my end. Thanks. MG Bricks. So my intention with the live stream is just to set up the camera around the city and see if I can't focus in and just, or when I'm building or that kind of thing. There's a mock construction site in the rear, and I'm working on a hospital over there uh, to the left, I mean right. Uh, you can see the main building, and then it has the Stark Tower up on top. I want to do one. I want to do an update this month before the month's out. So hopefully a week. I've got several updates on the website already, or my channel already, uh, but not with this layout. It was with my previous layout, and then I had one where I just had photographs of one layout I had in December. I actually had to change things around because of my train track and get it to fit. And so I had to rearrange the city. And now I'm just kind of rebuilding and and trying to make it everything fit. But I'll probably do one on the train this week, a small 5-6 minute update on the train, and my intentions for that probably either early this week, and nothing too exciting, but it'll give you a chance to kind of look at the town and kind of see some of the changes that I've made, and then I'll do a real update. But right now things are a bit of a mess. Let me see if I can just set this camera down somewhere here. There we go. This is another mock here. This is bus stop. I haven't figured out where to put it yet. The I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm kind of playing catch up with my own camera, my own web page. There we go. I don't know what the. Oh, let me bring it down a little bit more. Yeah, just seeing the bottom of it. It's a really awesome bottom. There. I see I'm lowering my hand now. Uh, yeah, I'm doing the roads throughout the city like this. Um, I used to use base plates, uh, the road base plates. I used to keep it under my son's bed. He had uh, a trestle bed, so it pulled out, and that's how our town started. But the plates um, were taking up too much room, the road plates, and then I tried. Um, I got some sort of. Let me see if I have some. Yeah, these giant 8x16 type of plates that I initially used for the road, and I just didn't like the look at it. And then I put everything on a large gray base plate. Allows me to put the like for instance the bank here, the corner building, and near the corner of a gray base plate, and then do a crossroad right here. This is all one base plate. The entire town's modular, so I can pull this whole section off and shift it around somewhere else. Um, and it's slightly, it's definitely more, it's definitely less expensive than doing a snot road. Snot means snot, studs not on top for those that aren't familiar with the term. For one street, so to fit one base plate. Is roughly 25 bucks, I guess, in pieces from Pick a Brick, and the corners are a little bit more because they they usually use more than one brick. Usually more bricks, of course. All right. Hold on a second. Got a phone call. Take this. Hello? You want to stay till 6? You want to stay till 6? That's fine. All right. Love you too. Bye.
Daddy,
Hmm.
are you gonna lunch?
No, we're not gonna have lunch. We've already eaten lunch. We're gonna have dinner in just a little bit, okay?
Mommy, I get that?
And if you eat all your dinner, you get dessert.
Your dad?
Yeah. But sorry, I'm back now. But yeah, let me see if I can move it to another kind of street
What's
section.
he doing? Are
Um,
you talking?
I'm just talking to some people on the internet.
You're talking Lego
I'm
people?
talking. No, I'm not talking to the Lego people, but I'm talking about Legos. But this is a full street section that I was talking about here. Is just I guess from this point to kind of this point, it's about roughly 25 bucks I think in pieces. So about $10 more than a couple row plates. But I've enjoyed it, and I plan to keep on doing it. I've got a bunch of black tile bricks to keep on doing it. But here's another uh, custom mock here. This is a bike shop that I expanded on it, and these stairs leading down.
They're flying down?
Yeah, from because there's no stair from in the inside of the building.
Inside that building?
That's right.
Factory? Daddy, you know it's done. You know it's done coming?
The city is about
What you tell me?
roughly six. Well, the table that it's on is roughly 6 feet by. Sorry, by 6 feet by 8 feet, or actually 6 feet by 7 feet, almost 8 feet. That's the reason. That's another reason why I like the roads and the gray base plates. It kind of crams things together. Um, it really reserves a lot of the space um, from it. During my next update, I'll get a bigger, uh, wider view of the town. I don't film it with my webcam. I film them with, actually, I do all my videos with my phone. Um, it was a little bit smaller, but in terms of base plate size, though, it's roughly five large gray base plates by four large gray base plates with some room to stick um, a normal 10-inch base plate in there. The gray base plates are roughly about 15 inches square, and the 10-inch base plates, the normal base plates used for modular buildings.
Daddy,
Hmm.
I'm playing your Lego.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the train, I love the train. The kids love the train.
Your Legos.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Is that it kind of
You could just touch them.
yeah, yeah, you can touch them. Sections off the town. While my older 11-year-old doesn't have too much of an issue reaching the buildings. My 4-year-old does, and I mean, one of the main reasons to build it is to, for them to have fun and be able to play with it. So in this layout, more of the interactive buildings, the Ghostbusters police headquarters, are kind of like on the sides. Uh, yeah, yeah, lots of money. Money over. I do. Aside from the modular buildings, I've uh, I've paid full price for them, but I plan on my website writing an article. I've really done quite well with little money. Uh, Sometimes I wait for sets to go on sale, and the big thing is, and when they do, I might buy more than one. When they really go on sale, usually like in January, February after Christmas, uh, when stores were trying to get their stock down. I mean, I've found normally, $100 sets for anywhere from $40 to $50. So uh, usually I might buy one or more for the pieces, or or Target and Walmart often price match their uh, their prices online in store. So uh, like yesterday, I picked up I think the ferry, uh, the Lego City Ferry for $19 at Walmart, when on the shelf it's marked at 30. So, I try to find the best deals I can, and sometimes I'm really patient. Let me see if I can just step back a little bit so you guys can get a feel for the town. But I appreciate you guys coming in and taking a peek. Wasn't sure how the streaming process would go. See if I can stand on a chair. Get it really good. Uh,
Did you stand up by a chair?
yeah, I'm standing on the chair. You can't do this, but
Yeah, you grab it. Ali grab it. Yeah, I can stand on a chair now. Turn free.
yeah,
I can stand up.
I got back into Lego um, when my son was about 5 or 6, and I just couldn't resist. Um, I live in Georgia, and I almost got the bug before then when I walked to into the the Lego store in downtown Disney. I think it's the largest, at least in the United States, and a bunch of memories just flooded back. Um, I think I stopped building or buying Lego when I was about, I don't know, 14, so almost 30 years ago. So I blame my son and possibly midlife crisis. So that's my thought about it. But I've quite enjoyed it, and since I've started sharing on Instagram and YouTube and my mock pages site, I've been welcomed into the Lego community, internet Lego community, and I've quite enjoyed it. So I've met new people, and I have yet to go to a convention though. So they don't have a lot of conventions around where I'm at. I know there's one in Virginia, but that's quite a trek. And of course, money. That's another thing. Would I like to go and spend some money at traveling to a convention or on more Legos? And so the Legos kind of went out most of the time. And of course, my son helps me build. He's not into Legos as much as he used to. He's getting back into it, I guess. Um, but my little one, uh, she loves it. Her, her she's very dexterous, so her she can really play with the smaller Legos. And so we've got some friend sets for her in her room, and they might stay together for about a day or two, and then she takes them apart and builds all manner of things. So I feel as she gets older, the town is going to be have a lot more purple and pink in it, and so. But I look forward to that building. I really do enjoy building with the kids. Takes a lot of patience, but in the end, I think it pays off. Yeah, I wish I started sooner. Um, but I don't think we, if I think I started sooner, I think it would have got out of hand and we wouldn't even had room to have any kids in the first place. So right now, this was designated, when we moved into this house, this was designated as the playroom. Uh, we didn't have Adelie at the time, but we had Thaniel, and there was another bedroom. And we designated this as the playroom and to stick all of his toys because both kids' bedrooms are small. Uh, and So we figured all the toys can go in here, which they did for a long time until the Lego town just could not be contained under his bed any longer. I think after my second modular building, I think the Emporium, the firehouse was my first, then the Emporium, and then of course I built a couple mock buildings. Um, and that uh, it just got too crowded. Come over here. Sorry, all these are like the back, but this is another mock. This is actually like an extension of the coffee house, and um, and the deli here, and of course, this upper story is my design. Let me see if I can. But I'm about ready to do a video on this building as well as some of the police station. The police station is completely done. This is almost done. The interior, mm, can't really see on the inside too much. Get a little bit better look here at the rear of the construction site. Yeah, kids definitely give me an excuse to go buy Lego. Um, though I'm often when they're at school or something like that, I'm often there in the toy aisle by myself. Um, so if you haven't watched my videos before, this entire town is modular. So I can take not just the buildings apart, but the streets are connected to the buildings. And so because everything's on this gray base plate, so I can pretty much take this town apart, aside from the train tracks. That's the only thing I don't like about the train tracks is making my town less modular. But I can pretty much take the town apart in about 10 minutes and allows me to rearrange all the buildings however I want. So if I'm get tired of this layout, I can just take it 10 minutes, tear it apart. Now I'm pretty particular how things go, so it takes me a little bit longer. Like I said, before this layout, I had it where I liked it, but I wanted the train in the town. So I took it apart and tried to put it back together. I liked it okay. And then I didn't like it, shuffled around some more, and now I've pretty much got a boring train layout, but the rest of the town looks good. It's got its own unique challenges. Well, thanks for subbing, and enjoy your bike ride. Um, I definitely enjoy biking around with my kids, so uh, enjoy it. Get that exercise. I'm about ready to shut it down anyway, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging in and listening to me ramble. I hope to do some more live streaming. Uh, my future live streaming, will be with me sometimes. Like I said, me building and working on stuff, uh, and just keeping it live. And if it continues, I'll try to get a better encoder with a better refresh rate. And but until next time, happy building, and I hope you enjoy and look for me on Instagram and YouTube and all kinds of other stuff. So again, thanks again.